obviously excited for the opportunity to play this great game and a great bowl that we're going to have. Tremendously thankful for the Cure Bowl and the city of Orlando for this opportunity and all the hospitality that you provided for our players for this great week. So super excited. It's awesome to be a part of a bowl that basically gives so much back to the community, whether it be cancer research, the Hunger Project game the Hunger Project that we're getting ready to work with our kids on Thursday. So we're super excited about that. Just honored for the opportunity to be here to coach these guys. We're here as a team that's excited to play, so it's an honor, and we greatly appreciate it. And with that, we'll answer any questions you have.
Rod, welcome to Orlando.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, with everything going on, how challenging is it to get your team prepared for this game with the coach heading out elsewhere and the transfer portal and things like that? How much of a challenge has it been for Coach?
It's always a challenge. It doesn't matter whether you're playing in a bowl game or it's a regular season or a conference championship game. It's always going to be a challenge. So the standard is a standard for us. Our guys know how to prepare. We've been doing this for a while, so it's not new to us. Might be a little bit different, but at the same time, our kids have responded well. They're excited and they're eager to play.
Coach, good to meet you. Kyle Nash with Fans First Sports. Jax State being so new relatively in this level of football, doing what it's doing, how big of a game is this for the program from where you sit as the interim head coach to go ahead and achieve this? Other teams in the past obviously have won the Cure and then gone on to improve their programs further. Is this kind of a stepping stone game for the program, you think?
Well, I think any time that you are able to win 9 games in the course of a regular season, win a conference championship that we did in our first year that we're eligible to do it, that's a great achievement. We've been talking to our kids, over the 120 years career of Jax State football, there's only been 13 teams who win 10 games. So we have an opportunity to go out a winner in the Cure Bowl. We have an opportunity to etch more history in Jax State football. So we're excited about that and eager to play.
Coach, there's been recent discussions about bowls and the lower bowl games or the higher bowl games, but you're able to come to Orlando with this team that's won a lot of games. What does it mean to be able to come here and play for a bowl of this cause and experience Orlando?
Well, I think it's unbelievable because as a person who lost their mother to cancer, to me this is very important. So I truly appreciate everything this bowl stands for and what they're trying to accomplish. So I take great pride in having the opportunity to lead these men, and we got a great group of men now. I mean, they're tremendous. They've stuck together, and it's an honor. It's a truly honor for me to be able to lead these guys and put it all out there on Friday.
JV Say WKMG. I have 2 questions. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm wondering, does what the bowl represent? Do you think that resonates with your players?
I think it does, because so many families and so many kids have been affected by what's happened, whether it be cancer, whether it be sickness. So absolutely. And all the modern technology, the things that's happened, the advancements, I think it affects each and every one of us. So, at some point, right, it's down the line, whether it be intermediate or immediate. So I think it does. And our kids understand the value of this bowl.
My next question is just, making the leap from FCS to FBS isn't easy, but Jacksonville State has had great success. Can you describe the culture of Jacksonville State football and its long tradition?
Well, I first got to give credit to Coach Rodriguez, who basically established the culture. And, for the last 3 years, we've built this thing into where it is. And we're not done. We're continuing to rise. I think this program has tremendous momentum and tremendous future. I really do. And so whenever our guys have the opportunity to play at the big stage, per se, they've relished that. And I think we'll continue to do that in the future.
Coach, Ohio also had to beat a team that beat it in the regular season to win its conference championship. You did the same thing, but on a much shorter timeline. You had a week. What did that tell you about your players to lose the game to Western, then come back a week later and beat them? It
just tells you about the resiliency. I think that our kids have start off very slow in the beginning of the year, 0-3. And I think a lot of people kind of jumped off our bandwagon But we kept fighting, we kept playing, we kept training hard and just doing all the little things it takes to win. And our kids believe in each other. And whether we're up at halftime, whether we're down, whether we're behind the fourth quarter, we're ahead, it don't matter. Our kids know we got to play 4 quarters to the final whistle, and they're going to give you everything they got.
Coach, you mentioned making that jump. One of the universities connected with the Cure Bowl is UCF, and doing the cancer research. I know it's looking way further into the future, but you guys are playing UCF early next year. I mean, how do you look forward to the upward competition level?
Excited. We're an opportunity to measure your program to see exactly where you're at. And, obviously with us being in Conference USA, anytime you get a chance to go against the Power Fours, you get to measure, see where you're at. And I know our kids will be up to the challenge once that time comes.
Coach, obviously we talked about it in passing a little bit earlier. Players hit the transfer portal and things. There's a lot of movement in the middle of this bowl process with the way the college calendar is now. But specific to Original Hughes, how big of an impact is his sitting out of the game, and who do you expect to step up big in the game to take care of that?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, we've had a long-standing rule per se in our team that we only talk about the players that are with us. So he decided to move on, and I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he gets to get all his endeavors fulfilled. But at the same time, I want to, to me, we're here to honor the kids that are here, that are with us. So, guys like Latasia Hale, Curly Young, those guys will step up and be ready to play in those places.
Coach, you led a very high-powered offense all season long. What's kind of been the key to, your offensive players responding and performing at such a high level?
Well, I think it goes back to our training. Once again, I think it goes back to our culture. We have sayings around the building we've had for the last 3 years. We talk about having a hard edge and earning success. So, those pillars have been the foundation as far as how we build our culture and how we train, how we interact daily, and that won't change. So, even though Coach Rodriguez has moved on, our kids understand what the standard is and what the expectation is. So we know what it looks like. We know what it feels like. It's our job to go out and execute it.
Coach, you give us some thoughts on Ohio. Start on the offensive side. What impresses you about the Bobcats there? Then over to defense.
Yeah, sure. Well, they're big, fast, and athletic. If you like those kind of teams, right? I mean, but no, they do a great job. They're tremendously coached. They play hard. They remind me like I'm looking in a mirror, to be honest with you. They play extremely hard. You can tell they have a strong culture. You can see it in their play. And that tells me that they got a sign of a good coaching staff. So thoroughly impressed with them, very multiple in what they do. It's going to be a tremendous challenge for us. Probably the best team we played all year.
Coach, you got a opposing coach across from you, Brian, who's going through similar situation you are, being an interim coach, coaching a team with the head coach moving on. Have you had a chance to talk with him, or maybe share, commiserate, talk a little bit about maybe this experience as a whole?
I did not. I'd like to know how he didn't get any of his guys getting the portal. Is what I'd like to know. That'd be a hell of a secret, but no, but I have not. So I'm sure he's going through the same avenues and twists and turns that I am right now, trying to navigate it. So, but once again, you could tell those guys are tremendously coached. We have tons of respect for them, and we know it's a great opponent we're getting ready to face.
I gotta ask, Coach, you're in the middle of Orlando, a bunch of theme parks and rides all over the place. Do you guys plan to experience it, and do you guys look forward to it?
Well, yes and no. They will experience it. My big butt will not. So I'm not going to be on their rides, but I'll let those guys handle that. They'll have all the fun. It'll be fun for me just to watch them. Well, I want to see their faces coming down the ride. That's what I want to see.
What do you think that means for them to be able to come to play this game, but also this experience the life?
Yeah, well, I think it's such a reward for them, for the year that we had, and what a great city Orlando is, right? And this Universal, I mean, it's unbelievable. So, what a reward for these guys to be able to come down, spend a week here, take in all the festivities, everything that Universal has to offer them, and so it's special. Our kids are going to have fun with it, and then towards the end of the week here, we'll start dialing it back a little bit, get more dialed in. But we want them to have fun. We want them to enjoy this.
Any other questions? Coach, while we're moving the mic, just talk about, you're going to be playing in Campbell Road Stadium. It's hosted the Pro Bowl. It's hosted some of the big time bowl games. What does that mean for your team?
Sure. Great question. I think, this will be my first time playing or coaching in that stadium as well. So I used to coach down here in the state of Florida for about 6 years. So I'm very familiar. And I recruited Orlando for a long time. So I'm very familiar with the stadium, but I've never had a chance to be inside. So I'm excited as well. And I know the rich history of it. So our kids are excited to experience that venue. And we're excited about that. That's going to be really, really, really neat.
Coach, from where you sit, in obviously very unique situation, being the interim coach and all of that, what do you see? What do you enjoy seeing the players get a chance to get rewarded by a bowl game like this?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of kids that's never flown before, right? So, I mean, we landed yesterday and had a couple of DBs tell me, Coach, that's the first time I've ever been on a plane. And some guys have never been out of Alabama or Georgia, for God's sake. So, this is it's an eye-opening experience for them. And just to see the joy in their faces as they're moving around, interacting with their teammates, to me, that's what it's all about. It's all about the family values that we have here at Jax State, and to watch our guys enjoy each other's company. But still, we understand when it's time to work, we work hard. But we all reap and sow the benefits of that. And so it's exciting to watch that take place.
All right, guys, I want to open it up. Just how excited you guys to be in Orlando? You guys didn't go to a bowl game, and you're getting to one of the greatest vacation destinations in the United States. How likely you saw the itinerary you're seeing? You're going to City Walk, you're going to Universal Studios, you're going out to Adventure.
I'm excited, It's my second time being in Orlando. Really ain't remember the first, but I think it'd be good to ride the rides for real. Let's see,
Yeah, I mean, I've been here plenty of times. I'm from Jacksonville, so I'm not too far away, 2 hours away. So I've been to Universal plenty of times, but it's always fun to come back. Any of the rides are always going to be a good time. Doesn't matter how many times you've done it. So.
Yeah, I think it's a blessing just to be here. Being a little kid from Tulsa, Alabama, and get to travel with the football team, I think it's fun.
Hey, is there any ride looking forward to getting one tomorrow?
A slingshot, probably.
Yeah.
No Velocicoaster or anything like that? Come on.
I don't know what that is. I'll find out tomorrow, I guess.
All right, we'll go for questions.
Yeah, this is for anyone you guys. What playing in a bowl game that has a special meaning, like the Cure Bowl, that has that helps raise awareness about cancer research. What does that mean to you guys individually and as a team as a whole, playing in something like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously very special. I don't think anybody really takes it for granted. Like Coach Smith just said, I think everybody has been affected by cancer in some way or another. Everybody's family has dealt with it, unfortunately. So I think everybody takes it seriously and understand, what we're playing for and what we're representing whenever we're playing in this Cure Bowl. Like I said, we're all excited to be here, and we know we're representing. We're gonna do well by doing that, by representing it well.
This one's for J-Rock, and I know you mentioned, being a little kid from Alabama. Hard to picture you as a little kid right now, I got to say, but that's life in the DN position. I get you. But what kind of an opportunity do you see over and above the rewarding stuff in the game itself to kind of show out and get a chance to play? The way Coach put it was, we're going to talk about who's on the field. What kind of opportunity you have to show out here for this game? What do you think that'll be for you?
Just put on for Jacksonville State. I've been at Jacksonville for 5 years, and I feel like when I was coming in, who would thought we would be here today? And y'all see everything that we're doing. It's a blessing just to be here. Yeah.
J-Rock, since you've been there for so long, how would you describe the culture of Jacksonville State and what makes it special?
It's a strong family. We got a lot of guys that's bought into what we got going on. It's a blessing for everybody to just buy in, because a lot of times you see everything going on with the portal. We still got guys that here that want to play football, and I think it's hard right now with that going on. I mean, everybody has a hard edge. So as we tell when the game go on, y'all guys will see that.
Guys, you guys are being all seniors, but you've seen the leaps that Jacksonville State has taken in the college football ladder. Next year, you guys are going to be playing UCF, it's a program that is united with the Cure Bowl and helping the cancer research. What does that mean to you that you're seeing this level of competition going up, each of you?
I think it'd be a good thing for Jacksonville State just to be able to play a team that's been good over the years. I mean, just stepping up to the occasion of being able to play what they would call big boy football. I think Jacksonville State can stand along with those guys, and I mean, we have shown that we can along the time.
I honestly didn't even know about Jacksonville State before like the summertime, but you could tell like it's taking a big leap.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I played at FCS level too, just like Jacksonville State was at, and just seeing the difference between that and now where we're at FBS, it's a big jump. So as you can tell, the school is heading in the right direction.
You guys, how challenging was it to lose Rich, Coach Rodriguez, and for you guys, what's been the focus, and how has Coach Rod maybe helped you guys maybe kind of turn the page after Coach left?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody on our team kind of has the same mindset. We can control what we can control. We all believe in Coach Smith and everything he stands for and what he's done for us this whole year. I mean, it's no hard feelings, but I mean, we all understand. So, like we said, we only care about the people who are in our building and with us on the sideline of the game. So, yeah, it's tough, but we all believe in Coach Smith and the guys we got around and all the coaching staff with him too, because nobody else left. So, we're confident what we got in our room, in our building.
Last night, Coach said, have fun, but we're on a business trip. What does that mean to each of you and collectively as a team?
I say you can have fun, but at the same time, you still got to be locked in and focus on the game and what you're actually here for.
Same thing what Trey said. Understand, like in the moment when we go into the practice field, make sure you at practice. Don't make sure your mind is somewhere else, and make sure you're attacking the day, and don't let any time just pass by. Attack practice.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. When we're playing football, when we're in the meetings, whatever it is, our mindset got to be on that. Nothing else. Our free time is after in the evenings, and everybody's being responsible and respectful with that time. But whenever it's time to play ball and whenever we have meetings, everybody's going to be locked in, and we have been so far. So,
Tyler, can you talk a little bit about your community service? You're recognized after this for your community service involvement. Can you just talk about some of the stuff you do in the Jacksonville community?
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. I mean, like I said, I just moved up here about 6 months ago in May. So community-wise, I mean, I've just been around the campus a lot, just helping out around there. Like I said, they've been nothing but good to me the 6 months I've been here, so I've been trying to give back on that standpoint.
Is there anything in particular that you do on a weekly or monthly basis?
Not particularly. Honestly, my schedule's pretty busy. It's either school or football. So, I mean, anytime somebody asks for me, help, I'm always there for it. But, yeah, based on my schedule, I'm pretty busy.
Tyler, this is for you, but if you guys want to chip in, go right ahead. This is a game where you got two conference champions doing battle. What does that do for you, and knowing that you might be having one of the best seasons in the program's history? What does all that mean to you as you go to take the field on Friday?
I mean, it's a great feeling. It's good whenever you're playing good teams. That means you're heading in the right direction. I mean, like I said, they're a very good opponent. They're 10-3, and 2 of those losses are to Power 4 teams. So, I mean, it's a very respectable opponent. Like you said, they're champions as well. But, I mean, they're a good team. But, I mean, we're just confident in us as well. And we got everything we need to beat them. And, we're excited to go out there and show that.